Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Sunday. A few summoners were lucky enough to pull 6-star Ronin from the featured Cavalier Ronin crystals this week. And Boom Pow 13, otherwise known as Joseph McBride, both on YouTube and off it, sent this over to me. He wanted to showcase 6-star Ronin, as he said there isn't really much on YouTube yet. So Mr. Boom Pow 13 or Joseph McBride, whatever you want to call him, thank you so much for sending this along. Now, of course, it is a compressed video via the Line app, so it's going to be a little blurry, but hopefully you'll still be able to get a general idea of what he's like as an attacker. Before I begin this video, Joseph wanted you to know that he was able to take Winter Soldier down in about 150 hits. Not amazing, but not terrible. And about 90% of his power, he believes, is able to be achieved without being awakened, although he does say that this champion benefits pretty good from activating those suicide masteries. So without further ado, let's play the video, and just want to say, Joseph, thanks again for sending it along to show the community what this is like. If you're watching this and you have an awakened, or this of course is rank 1, if you happen to just be brave and take yours to rank 2 and you want to send that over, Prof Hoff, Line app, one word as always is my lineup. But the bleed, stacks pretty good, and I think I always love playing with champions on attack that I can stack debuffs. That's one of the reasons why I guess I'm one of the minorities in the community that loves playing with Human Torch, even without his Super Saiyan once per, I guess you could call it once per route mode. Yeah. He stacked 8, 9, 10 bleeds, and 53 damage may not seem like a lot, but when you're multiplying it times 8 to 10, it does become pretty impressive, pretty fast, kind of like Wolverine or X-23 or OG Black Panther, for example. You also got to love, for all of the problems that Kabam has had in April and now May, and given there are quite a few of them to recount, one of the things that I think objectively you got to give credit where credit is due is the new champions have some of the most beautiful animations we have ever seen. Whoever worked on this did a great job, and they can't control bugs. I would imagine that the people who create the animations for these awesome characters are not the same people that test the bugs. So you got to give credit where credit is due. Those poor people are just thinking, I'm creating this amazing champion for the community to enjoy. Look at those 12 stacks of bleed right there. And then, of course, their champions get released, and there's bugs or there's issues, and suddenly that detracts. But gotta love the arrows splitting in two. You've got the shadowy figure. Kind of reminds me of the Grim Reaper, to be honest, which I guess is the point. And so, yeah, we had 13 stacks of bleed for a moment. But I would also advise anytime you have a attacker that is trying to stack bleeds, you really want deep wounds to be maxed. That's one of the best ways that you can spend your units. And beginners or intermediates, if you're watching this and you're wondering where should you spend your units, even though it's fun to do the Marvel Casino of Champions RNG gamble on crystals, most likely you're going to not hit the jackpot. You're just going to be frustrated by pulling mostly 2 or 3-star champions, even in Cavalier crystals. And so the best guaranteed value for your units is always to upgrade your mastery tree, especially when the mastery tree is also not bugged. So there you go, just stacking those special 3s. I love that the strategy is pretty simple. You're just stacking the bleeds until special 3 hits, and then doing special 3, and then rinsing and repeating. This may not be the best champion in terms of overall damage. I still think a skilled champion like Blade has much more utility, especially considering the awakened regeneration. But in terms of just having fun with the champion, I think Ronin's going to be a ton of fun to play with, similar to how, as I've said, I really like Human Torch, only you can stack debuffs even more, it looks like, than you can with Human Torch. So I won't expect Ronin from the video I've seen to break the game exactly, but at the same time, he just looks like a ton of fun to play, and that's why I play this game at the end of the day. It's to have fun, it's to blow off steam, it's to escape from the stresses of real life and the quote-unquote real world. So there you have it, YouTube, our first look, at least on my channel, of some 6-star rank 1 level 25 Ronin gameplay. If you have that awakened Ronin, or if you got him and you thought even as a 5-star that maybe you can showcase something unique, maybe there is a synergy team that you have discovered that really makes Ronin OP, as always, I will be honored to share that video and that knowledge with the community on my channel. But until next time, once again, thank you to Boom Pow 13, Mr. Joseph McBride, for sending this my way via the Line app. I always try to be as approachable as I can, especially if you're out there and you feel like YouTube is just not doing the community justice when it comes to video evidence of a new champion. And so I appreciate being the outlet to put this video out. It's always an honor to have my voice be used in this way. Have a great Sunday, YouTube. Again, thanks for watching.